So, today in my cookies, I'm going to add cherry and almond, and then Thai chocolate orange and matchmakers. So, yeah. As you can see down here, I've made this is another cookie that I've already made. It has Beuno, Reeses, Smarties, and all that good stuff. So, let's get baking. These are the ingredients. 150 grams of salted butter. Make sure you leave this out for at least 10 or 5 minutes. You will also need 80 grams of light brown sugar and 80 grams of granulated sugar. You will also need 1 large egg, 225 grams of plain flour, half a teaspoon of bicarbonate soda, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And this is optional, but if you are going to use chocolate chips, you need 200 grams of chocolate chips. So, let's get making. Step 1 is to combine your butter and sugar. So, if your adult lets you use a mixer, do not use a whisk because all the butter will get stuck in the middle so you can't get it out. But use a wooden spoon like this one. Well, like this one. So you can mix it all up. So, let's get into it. So, I'm putting my butter in now. Then I'll put my sugar in. Just make sure it's all in. Just make sure it's all in because you don't want it not to be in, okay? So, as you can see, I've got some bumps and lumps. So I'm just going to go around with my fingers and see if I've got any lumps, just to crush them to make sure I don't have any lumps, because then at the end it's a bit of a lumpy cookie. So, yeah, so I think I've tried to get all the lumps out. The whisker will make it easier for the lumps to come out. So I'm just going to start by putting it on a low. Can't get it on a low, okay. So I'm going to whisk it until it's nice and fluffy. So as you can see, the butter's still very hard. So it's a bit hard. So you want to carry on mixing until, yeah. So, awesome, this is really smooth and really fast. So far I think it's easy. Okay, so now I'm going to sieve the flour in. And yes, so you want to be really careful with this because, yeah. So make sure you've got the right amount. If you like 1 gram over, it doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to sieve that in. And as you can see, I have got some almond in my flour. So I must have left it there and stuff. So I'm just going to try and get it all out. So I've got some lumps, so I'm just going to press that with my finger. And then now I'm going to get my egg. I'm going to crack it. Okay, so I've cracked it in there. There's no shell. So I'm going to put this on the side or in the bin. Okay, so make sure after you've done this, you've washed your hands. So I'm putting this bowl aside so it's not in my way when I'm mixing. So now, put it on a low speed. Make sure this is low because it is really going to work very fast. If it goes too fast, all the flour goes. Okay, so now it's getting thicker. So it's not fully mixed in yet, but this is where I'm going to add my baking soda and salt. So this is what will give it its really nice chewy texture. It smells so good. And also watch my video next week on how to make edible cookie dough. it. I'm going to ignore all that on there because it's full enough. Make sure you've got a clean work surface so you don't miss any. So if you come closer, you can see that I've got all this flour here. We don't want that flour. So we're going to get it in and just put it in so that it's all with the rest. And yeah, okay, so now I'm going to mix it. Okay, so now with my hands, I'm going to first I'm going to turn it off. Okay, so you don't need that anymore. And then I'm going to get it, and look, can you see how this dough is coming together really nicely? So now what I'm doing is I'm just making sure that I've not got any flour or butter left. So I'm basically kneading it in with my hands. So your cookie dough should look like this, really nice. You can touch it. So yeah. Welcome to step 4. Now, if you can't see, I have separated this mix so I can do cherry and almond and chocolate orange. So I've separated my mix. So I'm not going to do much cherry and almond so that I can have more matchmakers in this. So I might add a bit more just so that my dad can do stuff with it. So I'm going to start off with this one, which is I'm going to make a hole in it. Make a hole. Okay, and then I'm going to add the cherries in. Okay, so I've added the cherries in, and as you can see, a lot of that juice has come out. Look, a lot of juice. Well, not juice, but like, yeah. So I'm going to mix this in. So I'm going to quickly ask my dad if he wants them thoroughly mixed in or just like scattered. Do you want them scattered or what?
Thoroughly.
Okay, thoroughly. Okay, so now I'm mixing it. Oh wow, that colour is so nice. Look. Once it's thoroughly mixed in, we're going to add the almonds. So shall I add them all? Or?
Yes, please.
Okay, so all of them. Okay. So I think they look a bit like coconut, don't they? Okay. So I'm going to mix that in thoroughly into cherry and almonds. So this is basically trying to recreate a baked tart. So I think so far so good. So I finally chopped the chocolate orange and matchmakers. So now I'm going to add them to this cookie dough mix. Oh gosh, that was terrible. So yeah, that was a terrible adding. So now I'm just going to knead these in. This smells so good. I can't wait to try one. So my friend's coming over today and this is why we're making them. These are so good for a special occasion. It could be for a birthday party, could be for a birthday, could be for anything. Or even just for fun. So these are really, really good and I can't wait for you to make them with dough. So now it is time to roll your cookies into balls. So I'm going to try and do them about the same, but remember they expand in the oven. So you only need a little generous amount. Don't add too much like I did yesterday. It turned out. They were really good, but like they were huge. So I'm going to do about that much, let's say. So I'm going to try and do approximately the same. Okay, so now we've rolled our cookie dough balls into and squished them down. And now we're going to put them in the oven. So I'm just going to quickly magic up a pair of oven mitts. Wow, okay, that was good. Okay, so we're going to get these bad boys in the oven. I can't wait to taste it. So your oven needs to be on 180 degrees. And let's get these cookies in. So, yeah, let's get going. So you might need adults' help with this. So, and I'm going to ask Alexa, set a timer for 8 minutes. So you can just set a timer for 8 minutes and then just chill out for 8 minutes. Bye. So as you can tell, my 8-minute timer is up. So I'm going to get them out and put them on the cooling tray. So, look Look at the cherry and almond ones. They look so good. Okay, so I've put that in the cooling rack. Time to put out these ones. I don't know whether these ones are ready, but we can always do them faster. Okay, so now I'm going to take them out and I'm going to put the excess batter in because we have excess batter. So let's get these ones in. So they're in. We're going to leave these to cool and then I'll be back soon. Bye. Tip: if you want them to cool down faster, just put them on a cooling rack like this. So this is another top tip. Put your finger there, not on the tray so that it gets burnt, and slide it on. And we'll put it on the cooling rack. And carry on doing that until you've done them all. So these are our final products. Delicious, amazing, lovely cookies. So let's see if my family like them. Bye. Subscribe, please. Thank you.